What would you? How would you describe his wear, his ref wear right now?
So
the full outfit.
You know, so he's Canadian, and I just had this conversation recently. You know, he's got cargo shorts. They're khaki.
Cargo.
Yeah. He's got white socks on.
Khaki cargos.
Khaki cargos.
Khaki cargos.
He's got the shoes I like. The shoes I like. He's got white socks.
Okay.
So
short white socks.
Yeah. So that's standard.
And then, do you think? I think they're normal size cargo khakis, but because he's such a tall guy.
He's a very tall guy.
Yeah. So his knees are like very out. You know.
I think he looks great, but he definitely fulfills the role of North American tourists.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to keep evaluating Steven Stamp, and that's going to be the main discussion of our commentary this evening. I'm going to have to tag out in a minute. Brian Whitmer will tag me out, and we'll continue evaluating Steven Stamp and his ref wear in his AHM ref shirt and cargo khakis.
So what you're telling me basically is this is what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you're enjoying the coverage of the youth lacrosse program here in the Czech Republic, things that anyone anywhere can copy to help grow the game. But more importantly,
equally importantly,
you have now hijacked the broadcast that I'm hijacking.
Yes.
So you've hijacked my hijacked broadcast.
Yes.
And you're going to continue to send me a rotating cast of characters to berate and belittle Steven Stamp.
No. To comment on his officiating development live in front of your eyes, and his ref wear and his AHM ref shirt and cargo khakis.
Okay, so we're going to do like rapid, referee development before your eyes.
Yeah, and you can comment on that
like
because you're an official, so you can say what he's doing well, what he's doing poorly, and that can help educate other aspiring developing officials. And the knucklehead next to you can comment on what Steven is wearing over and over again.
Give us a lineup of the other knuckleheads who are going to be.
We're going to start with Brian Whitmer.
Oh, God.
And then we'll see who else I can send up here.
Okay, all right. I know you're a busy man. You've got lots to do, but please help me keep this.
Okay, so as you're doing play-by-play, I would appreciate when you refer to our crew chief, Steven Stamp, as Steven Stamp in the AHM shirt and cargo khakis.
Okay.
It's the only way to refer to him. And you're going to want to say his name and what he is wearing as many times as possible.
As many times as possible. Okay.
The goal is 200 times.
It's like the meow game, but the cargo khaki game.
The Steven Stamp and the cargo khaki game, we're playing that right now.
We're starting now. Keep track at home if you're keeping count. Play along with us. See how
if you want to friend Steven Stamp in the cargo khakis on Facebook, it's Steven Stamp, spelled S-T-E-P-H-A-N. Stefan.
Is it?
Yeah, Stefan. It's Stefan.
Stefan Stamp.
Stefan Stamp in the cargo khakis. On Facebook, friend him. You want to be his friend. He wants to be your friend. Friend request him. Let him know what you think of his ref shirt and his cargo khakis.
I hope they're tuning in at home.
Yeah.
I am really loving.
Can we get cameraman? Can we get the camera zoomed in on Steven Stamp? No, he's texting.
That's all right.
Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and cargo khakis. He's cheering. Oh wow! You guys can't see this right here.
I am loving what the kids are doing.
Wow, let's talk about the youth kids for a second.
Yeah, you know, they're just having it, like, sometimes you overthink it, as you know, both of us do a lot of the similar things. Actually, you probably do a lot more of it, because I haven't been like a hardcore youth coach or a development worker for quite a few years, but you're doing it every day in Israel. You know, you don't have to overthink it, do you? You create some kind of a game, and the kids are quite happy to run around a cone and keep the ball in the stick, and you tell them, you got 1 point, high five. And they're like, they love it, man. They love it.
Yeah.
You just gave a random Czech kid a thumbs up from the broadcast.
No, I gave it to Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and the cargo khakis.
I thought you were giving it to a kid, because I was like, see, that kid is probably really excited that he got a thumbs up.
We can't see you on camera. Can you go that way?
Stamper, get out in the middle.
In the middle.
Get out in the middle so we can look at you.
Yep. A little more.
He's taking like baby steps, guys.
Yeah, right here. Okay, so.
Can you zoom in on that guy?
Yeah, that guy right there.
That guy.
Yep. You get a good look right there.
Stay out there,
Steven Stamp. You see his knees are kind of popping out a little bit. He's not matching the other officials. He's got the AHM ref shirt and the cargo khakis.
So you know what? It's his first time. You're going to have to cut him a little bit of a break. But even in Germany or other European countries, I know you have the same problem in Israel. It's like, hey, guys, we've got the striped shirts for you. Wear some black shorts and black shoes. Like, everybody's
we don't like stripes in Israel.
That's
just a personal decision.
You know, that makes sense. I noticed you guys use the fluorescent shirts.
Yeah, we can't use them for the World Championships. That got vetoed.
Okay.
We tried.
What is the uniform for the referees of the World Championships?
I think it's your traditional FIL, ref shirt. There's stripes. There's we got a nice new sponsor, Honig's. Let's do a shout out for Honig's.
Honig's, yeah.
Honig's.
I have bought quite a lot of my referee stuff from Honig's. Honig's Whistle Stop. You can find them online. They've got all your referee needs.
Great part about Honig's, 3-year FIL deal. It's not just for this FIL Men's World Championship. We're talking about U19 Women's World Championship and what else we got? World Indoor Lacrosse Championships. So the kind of the momentum of this world, and we're able to outfit all the officials for the next 3 years, 2 years, something like that, next 3 FIL competitions. So a big thank you to Honig's. Look at Steven Stamp, just embracing this moment. Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and the cargo khakis.
It is his first time.
Snapping away. These are the ants right here. This is full pad ants, which is a very adorable name for the youth kids.
Hey, you know, I'm looking at the blue goalie here that's wearing a London Knights jersey.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that the London Knights got a jersey made for...
How old are the ants? These ants on the field?
I'm guessing. What do you think? I'm guessing 6 to 9.
6 to 9
or 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Okay, so we're talking about U10 right here.
Yeah.
So is this
U10.
technically the U10 World Box Lacrosse Championships?
You know, I would like to say
only
yes.
one, right?
I would like to say yes, but the Canadians and the Americans would say, you know, there are some really great programs in the U.S.
But it's not international like this. Yeah, international officials.
So
we're here in
U10.
European U10 Box Lacrosse Championship.
Yeah,
right here from Radotin.
Yeah.
Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and cargo khakis, making his officiating debut. He's bouncing a ball against the glass right now.
Are you getting this? Are you getting this?
Amazing. Amazing. Oh, man. Yeah, you can see he's kind of juggling that singular ball. Steven Stamp. Can you repeat after me? Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and the cargo khakis.
Steven Stamp in the AHM with the cargo khakis. I'm waiting for him to do like Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and the cargo khakis with the loose ball.
Yes, yes.
With the loose ball push.
Yes.
Gives it to Red. So we're about to see a real treat here.
I'll translate. My check is pretty good. I'll translate right here. This is the U10 European Box Lacrosse Championships. Ants Red versus Ants Blue. Steven Stamp, your crew chief. AHM ref shirt, cargo khakis. Live here from Radisson. It doesn't get any more exciting than this.
You know, I want to see if they gave him the I want to see if they gave him the crew chief spot because
obviously.
That is Bob Hollywood Hollingsworth.
Yeah, he's the AR. He's the tech ref. Bob Hollingsworth is the tech ref. Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and the cargo khakis is your crew chief. And I'll translate this check for you live. We're right here, European U10 Box Lacrosse Championships. No, you're saying the wrong guy. Where's Whitmer? I gotta go.
I don't see it.
No.
I mean, you could
we're not gonna bail out on this stuff.
That's all right. You can bail. I know you're a busy guy.
Steven Stamp is the crew chief.
I can confirm. He's taking the opening.
Yeah,
face-off,
that kid
so
is chirping him right now.
That
kid. Black helmet right there.
He just got chirped by a 10-year-old.
Yep. And he's laughing, so he knows it's a good chirp.
And like, look at that kid. We're talking U10. Yeah. That kid's really 8.
Good whistle blowing for him. What do you think?
He just blew that. Now, he got that whistle out of the bottom of the bag.
Showing bias right there.
That whistle's probably been used by, 18 different random referees.
You're on the play-by-play?
Yeah, we got an opening face-off here. We do not know who anyone is. It's blue against red. My favorite colors. What's your favorite color, Scott?
I like stripes, black and whites, like the striped AHM shirt Steven Stamp's wearing with his cargo khakis.
I like how the numbers all big ground ball from number 2. Blue takes up the middle. He's got the double team. He'll dodge and shoot. He stepped in. Great call. Great call by Bob Hollingsworth. Just crushing that kid's dreams. Kid tried one thing. Bob shut it down.
Bob shut it down.
He's never going to try.
Shut her down, Bob.
That's actually what Bob does best.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of flip pass.
What do you think of Stamper's jog right here?
You know, he's at a
nice stroll. He has long legs, so he gets to take less steps than the other officials.
I hope Stamper doesn't get mad. Ground ball, loose ball, great pressure from Blue 9.
Breakaway if he can get it.
If he can get it, sweet move, little redirection. Brings it to his right.
Big save.
Soft shot. That was a soft shot, Scott. He's really got to crank that in there if he's going to go hard to the net like that.
That kid's got nothing.
His dad should really light him up later for that soft shot.
I think Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and cargo khaki should light him up.
That was a penalty for being for not shooting hard.
Not shooting hard enough.
As an 8-year-old.
I'm going to back over call right here. Stamper's
going
to call it. Look, oh, good form.
Stamper makes his first professional
call. Steven Stamp in the AHM ref shirt and cargo khakis with the big over and back call.
So he's officially broken the ice on his international career. Let's see what's Stamper going to do. He put his whistle in your mouth. Sir, you put it to your mouth.
He's afraid to make the call.
I know, he's afraid.
He's afraid.
These Czech 10-year-olds are terrifying. There's so many of them.
There's only 10 of them.
So this is a very common rookie mistake, but we got to give Stamper some credit. Number 2, loose ball breaks away to the goal.
Oh, hit the pipe!
Off the pipe, reset from Petra Beck.
Oh, look at Stamper. He's saying it's safe because it's a pipe. It's not an over and back.
Okay, we got a change call. So this is actually a time to be serious. So the referees have called every 2 minutes. We're doing short 2-minute shifts. Every kid changes after 2 minutes. So everybody gets a chance to play. Everybody plays every position. They rotate the kids through. And then, the kids that are really tired, let's be honest, 2 minutes of running is a lot. I can't run for 2 minutes. Can you?
When I was 10, I could probably run a lot more than I can now.
Me too.
Yeah.
18 handles the contact, goes to blue something on the other side. He'll move it back up. I like that. I really like the back and forth pass and pass back that the Czech players do. Even the Custodes, the big guys, the best players. One more pass, he goes to the weak side. They understand at the U10 level. These guys understand side-to-side ball movement. That is incredible.
It's a shot clock violation.
Oh, Stamper crushing dreams again.
Steven Stamp in an HM ref shirt and the cargo khakis.
Smashing
dreams.
Smashing dreams.
Yeah, but it's the right call.
He's right, but you got to take into account these kids' feelings and inspiration, aspirations.
Oh, wow.
15, clearly the biggest kid on the field, handles some minimal contact.
I don't know if you know 15. He's a construction worker during the week.
Yeah,
and on weekends he plays U10 box lacrosse.
They start him early here in the Czech Republic.
On box lacrosse.
Have you ever seen that kid mix concrete?
Yes, mixes concrete and plays wall ball on the wall that he builds with the concrete.
We're getting you all the backstories here from the U10 European Box Lacrosse Championships in Radotín outside Prague in the Czech Republic. Blue fast break. They got a 4-on-2 if they can recognize 4-on-3. Blue 4 will pull it up. He's a lefty. I think he's on the wrong side of the field. Coach should really have his helmet for that one. Probably shot on target. We've got righties on the left side, lefties on the right side. It's craziness here at the Ants game. I think they just call them all Ants.
There's blue ants and red ants.
Blue ants and red ants.
What happens if you drop a spider into the mix? Steven Stamp is the spider.
He's got 8 legs.
I gotta go.
Scott, thanks for joining us. That's Scott Neese, President and CEO of Israel Lacrosse and the 2018 World Lacrosse Championships in Netanya. We've got a shot clock violation, I think. And it'll be a red ball. Bob Hollingsworth, Hollywood Hollingsworth, holding the ball for the red team, and he does the TV restart. That's how you restart on TV. You tell the goalie, you throw the ball up in the air, everyone can see it, the cameras. He's giving these kids the full experience here. Pass to the middle from red 4, and it'll be off the goalie, 25. He'll give it to blue 2, and they'll clear it. 5-on-5 here. I think the Czechs have a really great approach. 5-on-5 is a great size. Pass to the middle, blue 9 catches, shoots, goal! That was spectacular from these 10-year-old Czech kids. We're talking 9, 8, maybe 7. I have no idea. I don't know anything about children. Are they 15? Great catch and a shot. You can see it's really not that complicated, ladies and gentlemen. Soft hands, number 9 catches back to the shoulder. No cradle necessary. Turn and look. Find some net. Brian Whitmer has just emerged into the broadcast booth. He's going to join us here for the second half of this Ants game.
I apologize I was late out, but
You heard this was the place to be. We're having a great time up here.
I saw Steven Stamp wearing the AHM ref jersey and cargo shorts, cargo khaki shorts. Had to be here.
Isn't it spectacular? Somebody described him yesterday. I hope he doesn't get offended. Somebody described him yesterday as a giraffe on ice.
In cargo khakis.
Oh, number 2 going back to the cage. Blue pushing the pressure. Red goalie, number 1, holding up as best he can. Ground ball in the corner. Great pass to the middle from number 8. Very smart play from these kids.
This is awesome.
I am so impressed. This really is, you know, Nice just basically declared that right now we're commentating on the European U10 Box Lacrosse Championships here from Rado Team. So we are, because we said we are in fact commentating on the gold medal game of the U10 European Box Lacrosse Championships. I'm Ryan Wallace here with Brian Whitmer on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Between these two teams, we have no idea who they are, and we have no idea who the players are.
These are Ants Blue and Ants Red.
These are the red and blue Ants.
We know very
battling it out. 2-0 for the blue team. Face-off. This is our third face-off of the day. Controlled by 9 at the circle. Loose ball. Picks it up. He's got it.
That is Dan Haley.
Steven Stamp. Did you just see Steven Stamp in the HM ref shirt in the cargo khakis lighthouse like that? I got a fun fact for you. As a brand new referee, he is employing high-level stuff. You know, that's stuff we practice. We go to ref camps. We put the cones out. We lighthouse. You know, we got to get away from the pressure, stay out of the play.
There was an emphasis on the officiating before the game not to step on any of the players.
Did they talk about that?
Yes, absolutely. It was.
Well, you know, and Petra Beck's just basically like a muscle machine. Like, if he steps on one of these kids, that's it. You know, it's over. Loose ball, long pass, passed up to 25 red. They got a 2-on-0. 25 brings it into the middle. Finishes on the off-stick side. That looked like it was under the glove of the blue goalie, who's dressed in white. That's a London Knights jersey, courtesy of the London Knights. They've been occupying the same corner of the booth side, the far side of the field here, close to the camera. I just snapped you with my headphone cord.
Yeah.
Steven Stamp rotates through there. You know, we're really, Scott and I talked about this. We are doing a magnifying glass, a super time-lapse version of referee development here at the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial U10 European Box Lacrosse Championship gold medal game between the Blue Ants and the Red Ants. Steven Stamper will become a world-class official before your eyes. They're rotating him through all the positions. Now he's the lead referee. 25 shot. Great signal from Stamper, but he forgot the whistle. You can't signal a goal without the whistle. Rookie mistake from the new guy.
Has play stopped?
Play has technically not stopped. I mean, these blue kids could just run up right now, mug the referees for the goalie. There was no whistle to stop play. It's complete chaos here. Oh. But that's what happens when you put, we've got a timeout. Bob Hollingsworth, Hollywood bails out Stamper.
Now what we have is just the end of the quarter, end of the period.
So I like this. We were talking about this right before you got here. I really like the 2-minute substitution rule, so they rotate the kids after 2 minutes, I think. Look, we've got the attackman going to mid or face-off. We got the defense going to attack. They're rotating the kids. You know who does that also? Speed lacrosse.
I love it.
Thompson Brothers. They do a 2-minute rotation at all their speed lacrosse tournaments. We play a similar version in Colorado.
I love it.
3x lacrosse, a half-field version. There's also speed lacrosse as a full-field 3-on-3 version. And then you rotate the kids every 2 minutes so that everybody gets to play. Or I think it's 2 minutes for every goal.
We have a Clydesider on the floor. We have Hansa Polak.
You know, he's a hometown guy, right?
Yeah.
You got to get out there and talk to his team.
That's our 15-year-old offender.
Looks like he's talking to the red team also, so he's out there helping with all that.
Excellent coaching. Excellent coaching.
Just help everybody. Like, who cares who wins? I'm 36. I still don't care who wins.
Now, can you answer me this in the FIL rules? Are khaki cargos?
Absolutely not. Whatever the rest of your question is, the answer is no. With White Sox, absolutely not.
So they're not looking at implementing the new uniform.
Look, this guy's lucky to be on the floor. Okay, this is like the dream that everybody's after, and this guy just stumbles into it. He doesn't even have the right uniform. I mean, we're gonna cut him some slack, you know, but not too much slack.
Those poor ankles.
I'm Ryan Wallace. This is what year is it? 2018 U10 European Box Lacrosse Championships. Pass in the middle, number 9 goes to the high corner.
That is the second time this week I've heard you ask, what year is it?
What day is it? It's Friday, so the week hasn't been that long, right?
See, I don't know that one. I do know the year.
So it's the 2018 U10 European Box Lacrosse Championships, and we've got a game here for you. Blue.
2017?
Is blue up? Who's winning? No, it's 2018. 2018.
I believe it. I believe it's 2002 because I see khaki cargos.
Or it's like 98. Do you want to go see Encino Man later? Blue 9 coming to the middle. He's got a taste of the goal. He wants to go one more. Great pass and a finish from a low angle from Blue 2. Blue 9 takes the contact, sniffs the goal, he gets down passes the ball, unselfish play. You know, they're putting their arms around each other, they're high-fiving each other. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Here at the U10 Gold Medal European Box Lacrosse Championships from Rado team in the Czech Republic.
You saw a great check from a Czech.
You know, and that's actually, it's interesting to talk about because that was good fundamental defense. It was safe. It wasn't excessive. You could make the argument that that was a takeout check, and like a lot of places.
And you know what? That kid did not complain. That kid's still in the draw.
Popped up. Yeah, he's still playing. He doesn't need a sub.
In America, that kid's crying.
Well, and I think, you know, in America, we've got a lot of kids swinging sticks, and so instead of getting, you know, decent defense to the chest or to the hips or to the side.
Max Haylett swinging the stick.
And another goal from Blue. The Blue Ants are taking over the Red Ant colony. We'll see it on the replay here. Ground ball. He makes the little change of speed and direction. Defender blows right by him. You know, I talk to people all the time. You know, I saw Top Gun when I was a kid a lot. Looks like he took a little contact after the shot, but you know what? Goals don't hurt. Look at that. Red comes over to make sure he's okay. That is...
I don't believe Top Gun was out when I was born.
So it was when I was born.
Yeah, I know.
It was like the first movie I saw. My dad wanted me to be a fighter pilot. But, you know, we hit the brakes. Like, that's what he did. He hit the brakes. Defender flew right by.
Yeah.
It's a Top Gun move. Look at Stamper out there interrupting the face-off to take pictures.
That is a long way down for that guy.
You know, yeah, he's pretty tall.
You know what? I do want to give credit to
3-on-1 here for Red. Let's see if they can bring it back. One more pass shot right into the goalie, but he turns and dumps it in. That's okay. Unlucky.
The Red Ants needed that one.
The Red Ants did need that one. You know, that was a momentum goal. They had to stop the Blue run. Even at the U10 level, you know, they understand complex game psychology, you know, complex situational awareness. You know you got to score that 3-on-1. You know that the pressure is on. Coach is going to tear you up if you don't convert there.
Absolutely.
Kids off the team if you don't convert a 3-on-1. If you ask me.
You're off the Red Ants if you don't convert on a 3-on-1.
Ground ball picked up by 25. Another 3-on-1 shot on target. Gets through, but not a challenge for the Red. Is that the Blue goalie? They switched.
Oh,
you know what?
We got Port. Oh.
Loose ball.
Goalie holds
Blue's got 3-on-2 if he can get it. Blue 14 looks upfield.
Considers dunking.
You think he's going to draw defender? Settles for a low angle shot. Great save.
Great save.
Is that the Red goalie? They've switched.
The Red Ants.
So the Red Ants have the white goalie and the Blue Ants have the red goalie. And then I don't know who has, like, who are the white Ants? Which goalie do they have?
Could we have a self-made?
Breakaway 25. He's going downfield. He's just straight up faster. Great save. Shoulder off. Red one.
Creates his own transition.
That is nice. I mean, you do have, at this age especially, you just have kids that can run faster than
like
all
number
of the
19
other
is,
kids.
looks like
3-on-2.
is,
Red will settle in, try and shut down the transition. Let's see if 14 can recognize the open man on the backside. He does.
Great.
Pass not quite brought in. Ground ball.
Loose ball by Max Haylett.
Here we go. We've got a 3-on-2 if Red can find it.
Dan Haylett, sorry.
Dan, are you just making up names?
No, those are the kids I stay with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So Brian Whitmer has a special connection here.
Yeah, I've been a guest of the Haylett family in Ratatine. Beautiful home on the hill, overlooking the valley.
That's really cool, man. Like, actually, you know, this is really only my first time here. I was here for a week. No, sorry. I was here for 1 day last year. I'm here for 4 days this year. And you've been here so long, and you know so many people. I mean, we're having a good time up here commentating this game, which is actually quite exciting.
Oh, I played the game right before this. I rushed into that shower and rushed back. Oh, my. His name is Philip.
The kid that just scored?
I believe.
You know Philip?
He's a good friend of Max and Dan's.
So Max and Dan get the assist to Philip. Not really,
but we're gonna give it to him.
Yeah, let's give some assists out here. Let's give him out.
It doesn't look like the.
That was a loose ball. Great pickup in the middle. Not afraid to take the contact in front of the goal. He's aware of his feet and gets the shot off before the goalie can recover. Great goal there from. That's a pro-level goal from Blue 2. They're looking at bringing him over to Canada next year. Play a little Junior B. Great pass. Picked off line by number 7. Not sure it was intended. He's got a free lane to the goal. Loses the possession. He's fighting for the ground ball in front.
Excellent body work.
Great, yeah, great body work from all 3 players involved. 4
you know what?
players.
You know what? You're not seeing any pushing. They're all going for the ball.
You are absolutely right.
They're raking, but that's not a problem.
Yeah, I'd rather have a kid rake than go and blow some kid up in the face.
This is the goal scorer.
Number 2, what'd you say his name was? Philip? Philip comes up with the ground ball out of trouble.
That sounds really right.
Shot clock. They're running the shot clock on these kids. They're doing a great job understanding where they are in the game. how they fit in with their teammates and what we're doing.
Rattleton kids are tougher than 90% of American kids.
That's a bold statement, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Red 7 working the ground ball against the boards. Good pressure from the blue defense. Number 9 all over the field, making his presence known. Almost a loose ball in front. Number 30 picks it up, evades the trail check, moves it upfield to his teammate. 14 can't quite handle it. We'll have another loose ball off the board. That's
a great pickup.
That's probably the best thing about box lacrosse, don't you think? Every bad pass, the play continues, and it's a new unsettled situation.
Correct.
Great for development.
You get 90 more opportunities for loose balls.
Yeah. So instead of it going out,
that was Dan Haylett before. We are seeing Max on the floor now with his brother Dan, both fire ants.
What numbers?
4 and 9.
4 and 9. Brothers. Here for the home team. They're both the home team.
Fun fact, number 9, Dan Haylett fits perfectly in a trash can.
Let's do some other fun facts. What is Max's favorite color?
Purple and gold.
And Dan, who's his favorite professional athlete?
Brian Whitmer. So,
little bio, little background on the players here at the U10 gold medal game for the European Box Lacrosse Championships from Prague. Outside of Prague, Radotín, Czech Republic, forced into the middle, shot clock violation. I'm Ryan Wallace, joined by Brian Whitmer, and Reds pushing up the floor. I did not hear a restart whistle. We have another whistle error from the officials. I'm going to guess it's Steven Stamper's fault.
That is the trail official, correct?
Trail official needs to restart that play. That's a rookie mistake here in a big-time game. I'm surprised they even put him in. Let's see if Steven Stamper in the striped AHM shirt and the cargo khakis can step up and get control of this trail position. Bad pass goes out of bounds.
No, it does not.
I'm going to blame that on Stamper also.
Do you think his whistle was lost in one of the many pockets of these?
The cargo shorts?
Khaki cargo shorts.
I have that problem occasionally, but that's like the last thing I want to let happen as an official or as a coach in front of my players.
That's why I stopped playing.
He's not even facing the field right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can see him down there in the corner just off camera. Blue picked up, no defender, shoots from the low angle. He's a lefty. 4 picked up, rebound, 18, save, 25. Great save from the white goalie, who's actually the red goalie.
That's a great, look at that.
That's a great
look at this stick protection.
22. Even if he's going one-handed, you know, there's a lot of America coaches. You can't go one-handed there. Absolutely, you
Where's the cross check?
That was good defense, don't you think?
Honestly, record what you just saw right there. In 20 years, you're going to see them tooling on North American players doing the exact same play.
I think you're exactly right, but not because specifically of what happened within that play, but because of the fact that these kids are here on this field playing week in, week out, maybe a couple times a week, hopefully, you know, and then they just have tons of game experience. Dominic Peshek, some of your friends on the LCC Custodes, like, they have so much experience. That's why they can be so calm in all these games.
They've done it 1,000 times.
They've done it 1,000 times. And what it is something very small, like that kid picking up the ground ball. We've got, I don't even know who won. Who won?
It's on the scoreboard. My final of LCC Red, 3. LCC Blue, 6. Steven Stamp, 0.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to keep him, guys. You know, sometimes you see a guy come in hot. People have been talking about him in the referee ranks, and then he turns out not to be who you thought he was, or what he can. You know, he didn't do what you thought he could do. So they don't stick around for very long. You know, the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial Tournament is a ruthless environment. It's competitive for the players. It's competitive for the officials. Coaches are routinely tossed out of here. You know, you don't see or hear from them ever again. People go disappearing at the train station in Radotín. You know, it's like,
I lost my passport there.
See, yeah, you might never get home. Good thing
I did get home.
You got home.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining us here on LCC Radotín on YouTube. I'm Ryan Wallace. Steven Stamper taking an unnecessary and undeserved foul.
He actually missed it. I was watching on the camera. He was not tall enough to make the camera shot, and I'm so happy.
No, we love Steven Stamper in the shirt and the cargo shorts. He did a great job for his first run out. You know, it gives you a little bit of an idea if you come off the stands as a regular fan.
Do you think these words are being heard? Like, we're supposed to stop. We're supposed to be stopping the stream at a certain point in time, and
probably now is good.
But Scott might have kept it going. I don't know. Scott's a pretty smart guy.
Well, for anybody still with us, I'm Ryan Wallace. This is Ryan Whitmer joining me on YouTube from LCC Rado Team Year 2018. Aleš Hřebeský Memorial Tournament.
I want to wish everybody a happy Earth Day, and I hope you tune in for a great game. We have Alberta Warriors, one-time champion 2 years ago, and Gold Star Tel Aviv.
Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Ještě jsme měli vlastně takovou vzpomínku potom, když jsme s Patrikem byli s naším týmem loni na Last Night, což je turnaj v rezervaci Onondaga, kde jsme hráli s nejlepšími týmy ze Severní Ameriky. A tam jedno utkání jsme absolvovali na podobném povrchu. Pro nás to byla vzpomínka, pro naše kluky to byla novinka. A jsme říkali, takhle jsme hráli celý život.
A řekněme ještě jednu věc, mě vždycky fascinuje, že tady je taková atmosféra, samozřejmě vždycky s těma prťatama si děláme srandu, že je to tady lakrosový ráj a rodiče se hrdě hlásí k tomu, že vlastně ten lakros tady je jakoby vrozený. Co si myslíš teda, že vlastně dělá tu atmosféru? Čím to je?
Tuhletu atmosféru především dělá Radotín a ta parta lidí, který jsme začínali. Já jsem z té střední generace, ještě ty kluci starší, jako byl Honza Baráka, tak začínali hrát lakros v roce 1980 na Táboře. My jsme se pak k ním přidali, ale v podstatě, když jsme začali hrát obouruční lakros v roce 85-6, tak už jsme v tom všichni byli. A je to pomalá, piplavá práce a postupní nabalování nových a nových lidí a výsledek tady vidíte. Prostě je to výsledek úsilí všech, kteří se na tom podílejí.
Takže přátelé, děkujeme, Mirek Notek. Samozřejmě reprezentace se má jak?
Reprezentace se připravuje na největší mistrovství světa v dějinách field lacrossu. Bude letos v Izraeli, teď uvidíme izraelský tým, spousta hráčů, je i členy národního týmu, mezi ně můžeme jmenovat třeba číslo 43, to je Kyle Berman. Tak to jsou kluci, kteří hráli proti nám na mistrovství Evropy ve Finsku, kde jsme prohráli o gól. Ty kluci jsou součástí týmové reprezentace a bude probíhat od 9. července do 21. července 20 km od Tel Avivu v rezortu Netanya. A bylo to poslední mistrovství s takovým počtem týmů, protože pak se to rozdělí na kvalifikační skupiny a naším cílem je samozřejmě se dostat do té první, to znamená do 16. místa.
Tak výborně, Mirku, děkuju. Přátelé, ještě je důležitý říct, že, a to vy jistě víte, že letos se tohoto turnaje, jednoho z největších na světě, zúčastnilo 24 týmů, což je nejvíc v historii, takže tady ten radotínský kotel je naprosto neuvěřitelný a my teď vlastně vidíme rozcvičení na první semifinále, jak už říkal Mirek Notek, bude to izraelský tým Tel Aviv Lacrosse a Alberta Warriors, takže dámy a pánové, toto je první semifinále a ve 20:10 začíná přímý přenos, takže vy, kteří jste tady, tak se usmívejte, fanděte, protože to jde nejenom na sportovní kanál, tento přímý přenos, ale asi na 3 YouTubeové kanály, takže nás sledujou, nebo ne